Greetings, this is Raining Moon, and I bring to you the medicine of the East. A lot of different cultures have their own symbols and meanings when it comes to the directions, so these are some of the teachings that are meaningful to me. The medicine of the East is a time of the pale pastel sunrises, the beauty and light of the dawn. It represents a time of birth in the life cycle, of innocence and new beginnings. It's a time of the spring when the new buds burst upon the tips of branches and there's green life peeking up from beneath the melting snow. When the rivers and streams, they're moving faster and flowing, fed by melt and the spring rains. This brings a freshness and a newness, pushing through the remains of what's accumulated from the year past, and bringing with it cleansing and renewal and life. The color associated with the East is yellow, like the golden rays of sunrise, bringing a sense of hope just after the darkest hours of night. It is a time of looking outward on that eastern horizon and seeing all of the possibilities that are illuminated, and inspiration and expansion, stretching our arms out like the leaves of young sprouts just rising from the soil. In some cultures, like in the Navajo, they orient their homes so that the openings of their homes, their entrances, face east to greet the blessing rays of the dawn. Now, this is also the time of the equinox in the spring, and the equinox means equal day, equal night, and it's a time to reflect on where things may be out of balance in your life and allow that dawn energy to gift you with insight and ideas of ways to bring harmony to your existence. The element of the East is air, and this is an element that we don't often think about, but it is vital to our survival. With every breath we take in, let it bring in with it healing and oneness. And every breath out, let us breathe out love and peace. Breathing can help to ground us into present moment. And when you feel overwhelmed, you can just take a nice deep breath, not just through your chest, but deep down into your belly, letting your stomach expand, rising and falling before breathing out slowly, and feeling that tranquility spread throughout your body to calm your mind. The wind can be teachers for us. It swirls around and whirls around. It shakes things up, it churns up that stagnancy, making things fresh. It can also feel a bit chaotic. If we remain too rigid, it teaches us to bend with the wind. If you were trying to build a wind block and you made it a hefty, solid, restrictive structure, the wind will only be more forcefully blowing around it, and it could potentially break or knock over the wind block. But if you weave something that allows some of the air to filter through, the wind will gently bring that airflow, bring in a sense of balance that is more sustainable, and it will last. Just like the bending branches in the wind and strong wind, that it allows them to bend and not to just snap and break. Air is about flowing, and flowing with those currents, very similar to water in that way. Air carries the realm of scent. Our sense of scent can be easily overlooked sometimes, but it can influence our emotions. It can stimulate nostalgic memories in us. It can bring a sense of calmness and of home. And different scents of certain plants can also bring healing. They can ease migraines or help us to rest and sleep. Scents can rejuvenate us or even cleanse the atmosphere of a space. The light of the East is a light that enables us to see more clearly. It carries the power of vision. A vision quest is a journey called to us by spirit. In this, we are moved to journey to a place where we can find solitude, to be purified away from our distractions of the mundane and modern living, to be gifted with guidance from the spirit realms, from Mother Earth, and from our own subconscious, to bring a sense of silence so that we can hear the whispering spirit within us, to gain direction, purpose, and clear seeing. Vision comes to us in both dreaming and the waking world. They can inspire us on a new path or help us to resolve challenges that we face. They bring enlightenment after going through the darkness of winter with the coming spring. The animal that is associated with the East is the eagle, whose gift is that of clarity of vision. An eagle can fly a mile up, yet it can still spot small creatures below in the hedgerow. The eagle medicine, it brings to us perception, knowledge, recognition, to be able to step back and see the bigger picture. That is the medicine of the eagle. And in doing so, you begin to honor and respect your connection in the earth web, because we are all related. And each of us have our place on the medicine wheel. This is a tender time of the infant. We are all children of the earth, mother, and all of the elements, and grandfather sun and grandmother moon. This is a time with a need of nurturing for the seeds planted, for our ideas and new projects that, when given care and attention, blossom and grow. You seldom come to new realizations or learn something new unless you strive for it and seek that knowledge. Pay attention, learn, and grow. This is the medicine of the East. Shuna. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've created a video on a reflection on each of the different directions on the medicine wheel, and I will link them below, as well as a video on the medicine wheel when it comes to the 13 moons of the year. Until next time, I wish you love, serenity, and grace. Namaste.